Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my lounge, my bouncing room. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Pop in and say hello. I am Berns. I'm your certified detox specialist. And every morning at 9 a.m., yes, I've changed it from 8 a.m., every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I get bouncing with you guys. We get bouncing together. We amplify our detox. We check in. You guys get an opportunity to ask me any of your questions that you might have related to your juice detox or your emotional detox or your mental detox or your spiritual detox. Bring them all. That is why we are here. Here at the Real Juicy Detox, we talk and get really deep into detoxification. Yes, the experience of detox, while we learn about the stuff that we need to know about for detox so that we can unlock our inner world of health and vitality. So if that is something that you are interested in, stick around. Stick around. It's so good to have you here. Pop in, drop a comment, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. We are bouncing. It is January the 2nd. Second day of January 2021. Oh my goodness. And it is the second day of our juice feast. Yes, we are doing a 21-day juice feast to amplify our detox and to set the tone for 2021. Amplified, concentrated, focused, alive. Yes. So we are bouncing every morning. What I love to do is I love to get on my rebounder. It helps get my energy flow going. It helps open up my circulation, my circulatory system, which is one flow of energy in the body. It opens up my lymphatic system, which is the second flow of energy in the body. And it opens up my neurological flow, my nerve flow, which is the third flow of energy in the body. So keeping all of these energy systems flowing keeps us really healthy. If you want to have optimal health, you want to have all of those energy systems flowing in the body, because what happens when our energy is cut off? That's right, our vitality is impacted. Good morning, bouncers from Rockstar Ruiz. Good morning, my friend. How are you? I hope you're having a great start to your Sunday. Whew. I am having an awesome start. How did your morning go so far, Rockstar Ruiz? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you are all doing well. So this is a rebounder. Let me show you mine. Good morning, Sam. Sam says good morning, everyone. So pop your questions or your comments or just your greetings or chatting with each other in the comments, and I will pop your comments and your profile picture up on the screen. But this is my rebounder. So this is just a 38-inch rebounder. No name, just a regular rebounder, no brand name. I got it for 20 doll hairs on Facebook Marketplace, really. It was listed for 30. I said, hey, I hope this does not offend, but would you be willing to take 20? And she was like, sure, come and get it. It'll be on the porch. I was like, awesome. So I went and picked it up. It's 38 inches. I find this gives me a good amount of space so I don't feel too cramped on it. It's a little bit squeaky. You can hear it a little bit sometimes, but that's okay. But what I do is I just do it gentle, kind of like this. I don't do anything structured in here. There's no heavy duty workout. That's not the purpose and the point of getting your lymphatic, blood, and nerve systems going. It's not to go crazy on it. It's just to have a zero gravity bounce. And you can do that. I do kind of a little, this is it in slow motion. I do a little hop and step, right, to either side. But you can also do it, this is what I like to show you guys. You can also do it where you don't even take your heels off of the trampoline. You see that? You can just do it just by gently bouncing your knees, bending your knees. Really, really gentle on the knees. You don't want anything too aggressive. And just a light bounce. right? What I do, this is what I do. This is how it looks from the side, right? When I want to get a little bit more air going. But oftentimes, I will just raise and lower my heels. And it looks like this. That's kind of like a medium intensity for me. But I want you to do it just at whatever intensity and whatever level you feel comfortable. I listened to Paul McKenna last night 2 times. I slept pretty good. Yay! Sleep oftentimes is just a lot of thoughts swirling around in our brain that we can't shut off. And yes, Dottie. And I have just found that meditation, and especially Paul McKenna's sleep hypnosis, are really, really good. Good morning, Amy. I was thinking about you. Did you do your meditation this morning? I did mine. Good morning, Becky. How are you, my love? Yes, I started my morning off today, just to let you guys know, with a 3-hour meditation using, oh my gosh, I still don't even know the guy's name. It's so recent for me. Todd Akamesis, A-C-A-M-E-S-I-S. Todd Akamesis has he's an astral traveler, and he has some meditations and some workshops and lectures on YouTube about astral traveling. So I started a practice today. Yes, but you fell asleep. You're supposed to. You're supposed to. It's in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Hey, Elizabeth. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Berns. I just bought a rebounder yesterday. I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy to have you here. Yay for rebounders. Yay. Oh my God, that is so awesome. So let's get bouncing. When I first started doing this, rebounding, I could only make it for a minute. I was like, what? How is that possible? I used to do the Stairmaster at the gym, you know, that beast. I used to call it the beast. I could do the Stairmaster. I got up to an hour on the Stairmaster, you guys. Like, no shit, I would be dripping in sweat, like for real. I get on the rebounder and I'm like 2 minutes in, I'm like, what? I can't even do this for a minute or 2 minutes? Well, nothing happened is what I meant, LOL, standard dreams. I didn't have any dreams. This is one thing I've been listening to a lot of Todd's videos on the topic. And for any of you who are wondering, why is Berns, this is supposed to be rebounding. What are we doing? We're talking about meditation? I'm confused. No. Meditation, astral traveling, astral projection, connecting with our divine inner self, all of that. Getting outside of the physical realm is very, very important to this whole process, for me anyhow. And I have found that since I've started doing this juicy detox for myself on June 1st, 2020, it's about 100, hold on. Hey Siri, how many days has it been since June 18? I always have to ask her. No. Hey Siri, how many days has it been since June 1st? 215 days ago. Thank you. Thank you, Siri. 215 days ago, I set out on a journey to get myself better, to heal myself, to lose weight is why I really started juicing. And I found myself on a deepened spiritual path. I had always been on a spiritual path. And most definitely in the last few years, with all the Dr. Joe Dispenza work and really diving deep into my meditation. But when I started juicing, things got amplified to another level, baby. Things just took off for me because I was eating all of this live food. But while I was still doing my meditations, I was doing the abundance meditation by Deepak Chopra. I was doing my Paul McKenna meditations. And I was also doing Dr. Joe meditations. I felt like right now would be a good time to really dig deeper, not just into my physical juice detox, but to dig deeper into my spiritual awakening, amplified by the juice, amplified by being here with all of you guys. And I wanted to share that with you in case anybody else is feeling the same, kind of feeling like, well, I'm ready to dig a little deeper into the spiritual side of all of this. And yeah, so it was a good meditation for me. It reminded me a lot of Dr. Joe's meditation. I loved some of the physical sensations that I experienced in the meditation this morning. What I learned was that I have to work on my imagination skills, because he calls you to imagine certain things. Imagine a room, and I'm like, I can't even imagine a room. What's wrong with me? So meditation is called practice because you have to practice it. And I am setting out with a goal that I want to do this astral projection traveling meditation every day for at least 30 days, and just see how good I can get at flexing some new ethereal muscles. That's what I'm doing. What's the name of the guy's meditation that you did this morning? I'm very interested. Okay, since you are interested, 'cause I never want to, you never know, it's like, aren't people interested in this? I'm going to get it for you. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put it right into the description of these videos from now on, so that you can go and find them as well if you want, so that when I reference them, they're right there for you. Okay. Where is my history? That's not my recent history. Here we go. Astral projection. I'll show you what it looks like. Dottie. So it looks like this one, astral projection guided meditation for beginners. It's a 3-hour meditation. You're supposed to wake up at 4 a.m. and do it 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. or whenever is most convenient for you. But that is the sort of magic, the magical time of day. And he explains why. So I'm going to copy that link and I'm going to put it right now, right this minute, into the description of the live video on YouTube. And I'll also, at the end of this class, I will put it into after this class, I will put it into the Facebook description of the video. So just bear with me. Let me just get this in here for you. Astral projection meditation. So this is the one that I'm doing. This is the one that I'm going to be doing, every morning. You guys are welcome to join in. That'll be really cool. We can meet up in the astral realm. How fucking cool would that be? I don't know if I'll be able to manage that or how that all works, but I'm so new to this type of meditation. And then the other one that I will do is I will link the explanation of how to do this meditation is in the description of this meditation when you come to it on YouTube. So you can see right here, right in here, right in there. I highly recommend studying that one first. But yeah, his stuff is pretty awesome. So yeah, let me save that on the description here. I'm just going to put here, edit this by, no, I'm not going to edit that. Oops. Okay, so that is, and I will just save that, copy, save. And I'm going to copy that to my, to the main one on my notepad. Sorry. Do forgive me for this little pause. I'm just updating the description of this video in case you're just tuning in live right now. I'm just updating the description of this video to include that astral projection meditation for you guys. And what I will do is I will leave it in all of the descriptions for all of the videos from now on. Edit post, and I'm just updating it. Whoops. I'm just updating it now for us in the Facebook live video. Okay, so there we go. We're done. If I don't do that kind of stuff right away, I will forget, and then it doesn't get done, and then I'm leaving you guys disappointed, and so that's why I'm doing that right now. Thanks. I bounced earlier listening as I cleaned the kitchen. Got to get more fruit today. Yes, I've got to get more fruit today too. I'm going to go and get some citrus fruit, and then today in our noon class, I will peel fruit while we talk about detox related stuff. The more I listen to him or anything on astral travel during the day helps with having an outer body experience at night. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of his stuff during the day as well. Amy, maybe you can, in the Facebook group, maybe you can put some of your favorite channels that you like to listen to on the topic of astral travel. That would be so cool. Good morning, Carlene. Carlene says, good morning, Berns and Dot. Dottie. She's wanting to go outside. Good morning, Cindy. How are you, my love? How did you sleep? Are you doing well? Yeah. So again, the name of the guy's meditation is Todd Oh, let me just pull it up again. Todd Akamesis. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Elaine. Good morning, everyone. Says Elaine, day 2, MFS or Master Fast system, I think. For me, grape juice and lemon. Awesome. Awesome. You're so welcome, Elizabeth. Guys, I watched the movie Soul last night, and it's amazing. Gets into the astral realm. Where did you watch it? Is it on YouTube? Is it on Netflix? Let me know where you saw the movie Soul, because that is the kind of stuff I get off on. I love filling my space and filling my mind and filling my soul and my heart with these really important things. This is not, and if anybody knows me from anybody, this is not just a physical experience that we're having. So tapping into that spiritual aspect of ourselves is really, really good. Todd and his wife run a mind spa in London, UK. I know, I've been learning about it. I've been thinking that too. You know me, I'm all about going to the workshop, baby. And I'm like, what? Good morning, Ashlyn. How are you? It's on Disney Plus. Oh, Disney Plus. I don't have Disney Plus. Where else can I find that? Is it on Netflix? Soul, the movie, where to watch? I need to find this out. Disney Pixar Soul exclusively on Disney. Ah, well, that's too bad. That's too bad. Oh, well, it's Disney Plus. It's Disney Plus. It's okay. It's all good. I don't have Disney, so maybe I'll figure out some other way to find it. Yesterday was hard for me. Thought I was drinking enough, but apparently I wasn't. My growling tummy was so uncomfortable before bed. Had to go up and chug 6 more ounces in order to sleep. We'll be drinking way more today. How much did you drink? And what were you drinking? That's what I would love to know. Grape juice makes my tummy gurgle like crazy. In fact, that's the other thing about my meditation this morning. I had to wake up. I had to get out of it. I had done the first 36 minutes and had gotten well into that trance state, and my bladder was full. And I had just peed like 36 minutes before. So I got up, I peed, 10 minutes, and then I started again from the start. 20 minutes in, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Really? Berns, really? You got to go pee again? When to go pee again? So I've got to figure out getting enough of my juice in during the day, but stopping all consumption of juice like 3 or 4 hours before going to bed. That's going to be hard because I get thirsty when I drink more juice. Just turned on. Wow, some good stuff going on right now. I'm glad I came in. Yes, Karen, we are talking about spirituality. We are talking about metaphysical stuff. We are talking about expanding our level of consciousness. Literally, that's what you do. You expand your level of consciousness when you meditate. So yeah, I've been diving deep into the astral projection. I've also been discovering and learning a lot about the law of one, O-N-E, the law of one. Have you guys heard about the law of one and the entity called Ra, R-A? Dude, that stuff is really helping me to understand the higher levels of consciousness and where we are in the whole scale and the whole scheme of things. It's so powerful. Cindy says, thanks, just subscribe to his channel and his wife's. I haven't even gotten that far yet. I haven't even subscribed to his wife's channel yet. I just discovered him yesterday and I'm like, I'm in. I'm going to take you guys down. I'm going to show you my meditation room this morning as well, if you are so interested. I know you guys want to see it. What are you playing in the background? It's soothing. Can you hear that? That's cool. That's very cool that you can hear it. I'll show you what it is. Oh my God, look at us, 21 minutes and I've hardly broken a sweat. I've hardly broken a sweat. It's on YouTube as well. Oops. It is on YouTube as well. Let me just flip this around and show you. Dottie, are you waiting to go outside? Are you so patient? This is 528 hertz. Oh. Remove negative emotions and unwanted thoughts. Deep healing music, and it's on the Zen Life Relax station. It's a beautiful screensaver. And as you can hear, beautiful. I didn't even realize you guys can hear this. It was on like level 2. But this is one of the things that we usually play. We stream this kind of stuff on our TV, just off of the kitchen. But yeah, we always stream this so that we always have some really nice background vibration going on in the house. I didn't even think that you would hear that. That kind of surprised me. I'll take you downstairs to show you my meditation room in a little bit. Kelly says, I can't hear anything in the background. I know. How did you hear that? How did you guys hear that? Oh, great questions. Let me scroll up here and see where are we at. Where are we at? Berns, do you recommend a minimum dry window daily? I do not. I don't do intermittent fasting, and I don't do a dry window. I used to do that kind of stuff before, but I find personally for me, since I have started juicing, if I can keep myself going with one, the 500 ml jar or 2 cups of juice every hour on the hour, I find that just works best for me. So I don't do a dry window. Do you do that, Elaine? Good morning, Kelly. Yesterday was hard for me too. Can I confess? Yesterday was hard for me too. It was hard for me too. I'm like, no, I want to eat food. I want to chew some of the delicious stuff that I have. I will confess, I did have a mango last night before bed. I had a mango. Yes, I did. And I don't feel guilty or bad about it. I was hungry, and it was because I did not have enough to drink. And I was like craving. I try to keep myself busy as much as possible, but by the end of the day, I was like, oh my God, look at that big red mango sitting on my counter. So that's what I had. Oh, well. Yes, the law of one. And one of my favorite... I'm gonna give you guys another gift of what I've been listening to. One of the guys that I found on the Law of One. Let me find him. You know what? I will find it after, and I'll add it to this because it's going to take me a minute to find it. But I found a young guy by the name of Aaron Abke, AARONABKE, on YouTube. It's this young guy. He's like 29, and the way he breaks it down, he's an excellent spiritual teacher, and he takes this very, very complex channeling body of work that was channeled to 3 individuals in 1985, I think. He takes their body of work and he breaks it down chapter by chapter so that you can get an understanding of something else that my mind is fireworks all day long. I'm glad you said that again. I thought you said love of one, and I was like, what? Yeah, the Law of One. Her channel is Skylar. Okay, let me check her out. That is Todd's wife's channel that we're talking about there. Skylar. Okay, I'm not finding it, but I will screenshot this so that I can go into it and look later. Yeah, Kelly says I can't hear anything in the background. Listen to 432 hertz music. I actually cannot hear your music. Very, very, very interesting that some of you can hear it. I don't know if Carlene is listening to it on headphones or not, but yeah. All good, babe, all good. Elaine says, I do a dry window 12 to 15 hours and 24 hours each week. That's awesome. You like it too, right? Your body is really used to it. I think either way is good. Whatever you are doing that is resonating with you and that your body is responding well to. I mean, to be honest with you, I used to do that a lot. Like oftentimes I would not eat until like noon, but I just started to get in the habit of starting to flush out my body with my juice from the beginning of the day as soon as I wake up. And I just find that my body just is happier doing that. Oh, Ashlyn, you had orange, pineapple, apple juice. I had between 100 and 125 ounces. Well, 125 ounces is 4 liters, right? 128 ounces is 4 liters. Just have more. If your body is calling for more, then drink more. Of course, you want to be kind of mindful of not having too much juice too close to bedtime, because you will get up and you will pee that out several times during the night, right? Or in the middle of your morning meditation like I did. It's like, come on. I forgot, right? When I used to do this meditation, when I used to do my 4-hour 4 a.m. meditation a couple of years ago, this is what I had to do. I had to do like a little bit of a dry fast. So I guess I will be going back into some dry period now that I'm doing this 4 a.m. meditation, because yeah, it's really challenging. My bowels are also going to have to get used to a new time to go, because usually as soon as I wake up in the morning, I would have a bowel movement, and it's like things are going to be mixing up a little bit. I have to reschedule my body a little bit to do these 3-hour meditations in the morning now. Good morning, Kristen. How are you, my love? Good morning. I didn't have enough time sticking to juicing, but mono juicing makes me run to the bathroom. I'm making mixed fruit juice. See if that helps my issue. Grape juice just goes through me. Yeah, grape juice just goes right through me as well. So yeah, figure out, see how your body responds, right? And this is for everybody. Kristen has been doing this kind of juicing and raw food cleansing for some time. So it doesn't even, like, sometimes there's no rhyme or reason to it. You think you've got it all down. What I think that means is that this is digging deeper into your tissues, cleaning stuff out, requiring it to be flushed out through your kidneys. I want to make sure that everybody remembers. I want you all to be peeing in a jar every single morning so that you can see how much filtration and sedimentation is in your urine. I'm going to do a master class on that coming up for you guys as well. But make sure that you're peeing in a jar so that you can monitor and see what is coming out of you, because you want to see. Also, one of my other one-on-one clients, and most of my one-on-one clients have this experience happen where they are passing in their bowel movements stuff that is like, what is going on in here? I highly encourage you, if ever you have a bowel movement as you're doing your juicing and you're not sure what's coming out, or it's freaking you out, or it just looks like weird, like you've never seen that before, I really encourage you, I'm not kidding you, I really encourage you to take a picture, take a photograph of what you are seeing coming out of you, because oftentimes you think, like one of my clients just yesterday, she sent me the picture of what she was talking to me about beforehand, and she was saying, I'm getting all of this bloody mucus coming out in my bowel movements. What is it? Is it hemorrhoids? What is happening? She eventually sent me a picture of it, and I was like, oh my God, look at those parasites. My mind was blown. And she was like, really? Is that what it is? I thought it was blood from hemorrhoids. I was like, no, girl, that is 100% parasites. I am absolutely certain parasites. So you will get rid of, and she's been taking a lot of herbal formulas. She doesn't get the formulas because she is in Sweden, and they don't have access to Dr. Morse's stuff there. But a lot of what she is taking has stuff like wormwood, and has a lot of the herbs that have that are in Dr. Morse's deworming formulas, which are the Parasite G and Parasite M for Candida. So make sure that you take a picture of what is coming out of you, because it's going to blow your mind. And then you have a reference point. Then you can go, I know sometimes it is really gross. And it's like, it kind of like freaks you out on the inside, like right in your solar plexus. That's where I feel it. It's like, oh my God, that's what's inside of me. It can be a little bit intense, but the elimination process is something that we really have not paid very much attention to our entire lives. Getting this stuff out is really important, and it's part of why we're doing what we're doing. This is a cleansing program. Where do you think the cleansing stuff that is being cleansed out of us is going to come out? That's going to come out in the toilet. Kelly says, I'm kind of sick today, lots of anxiety. It may just be because I know I have to leave the house to open the shop. I'm not sure. Okay. Breathe. When we feel anxious and you're working, you're doing everything that you can to get your adrenal glands up. This is where the seat of anxiety is, the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands sit right on top of the kidneys. When the adrenals are weak, when the adrenals are down, we get a lot of anxiety, panic attacks, that kind of thing. I just want you to breathe, Kelly. All right, just breathe and take it one step at a time. You know it always goes well when you open the shop. It is okay. It could just be a reaction as well. It could be a cleansing symptom. It's okay. Let it wash over you. Stand back. Whenever you feel anxiety coming over you, I want you to stand back and be the observer. Just be the witness. Oh, look at me having a 3D day. Wow, look at this anxiety. Okay, Kelly, here we go. It's going to be one of these days, is it? And keep talking to yourself that way. This is just a 3D experience I'm having. Third dimensional emotions, fear, anxiety, worry, all of that. Stand back from it, observe it. Don't tell yourself, I am anxious, because whatever you say after I am is true. I am experiencing some 3D emotions today is much better than I am anxious. I am having a panic attack. I am having a 3D emotional day today. And it's okay, because I'm going to survive this, because I always do. I'm sorry that you're feeling that though, babe. Yes, I like that. I like it and love the options too. Awesome. Yeah, intermittent fasting is good. You hear the soothing sound? Yeah, that's always playing. Something to that effect, something like that is always playing in my house. Maybe I will try drinking more. Yeah, try drinking a little more too. That might help as well. It's Skylar, Skylar, not with an E. Yeah, I will look it up. I will look her up for sure. Hey, Monique. So what exactly was she taking to do this? To do what? Who? What exactly was she taking? Oh, was my client taking? Okay, my client who passed all the parasites. She was taking, I know there was wormwood in her, in one of the formulas. She's on several different herbal stuff. She's also doing the some glandular stuff as well. So I think she is on the pituitary glandular. She's on the adrenal glandular, and I think she might be on the pituitary, adrenal, and thyroid glandulars. Those are actually animal products. But the herbal stuff that she's taking a whole slew of them. I'm not exactly sure. And she's been, what Anne Louise has been doing is her weight loss was really stuck. It was really stuck after 2 weeks of just juicing, and we problem solved through it. And she said, you know what, I'm going to do a water fast. I'm going to do a 9-day water fast. Well, she made it to 4.5 days. And in that 4.5 days, instead of dropping 2 pounds in the last 2 or 3 weeks, she dropped 9 pounds in the 4.5 days that she did the water fast. So what we worked out with her was that she's going to experiment. This is all experimentation, right? It takes a little while to kind of finesse for you what's going to work. But her thyroid has been really impaired. So she only lost like a couple of pounds in the first, and she'd actually been juicing. She's been on a juicing journey for like 2.5 years. When we problem solved it and broke it down and really looked at what she was doing to see why is it that every time she does a juice cleanse, she'll lose some weight, but then just gain it all back in the next week. We discovered that she was eating beans and cooked tomatoes after her juice cleanse, thinking that that was good. Well, it's vegan. I'm going to have beans and make like a ratatouille or a bean stew. That's what she had after all of her juice cleanses. And I was like, that's acid forming. That's why your body is going into immediate inflammation after you do your detox, which is why, you guys, it's so important to understand what to eat after you do your juice cleanse. It's actually not that hard to do 21 days of juicing, although at times it may feel really hard when you're doing it. It's afterwards. What do you eat afterwards to keep the detox going so that you don't just go back to the old inflammation that you had before? And that is what I love doing in our classes here, is showing you guys how to do that, how to have your detox not just go for whatever length of time that you want to do your juicing cleanse for, 21 days, a week, 40 days, 100 days for some people. What do you eat afterwards? That is so very important. So yeah, she's been doing a lot of juicing. She did a 4.5 day water cleanse, and she's been passing this stuff like for the last little while. Finally took a picture, finally showed it to me, and I was like, oh damn, that definitely is freaky when that stuff starts coming out of you like that, and you're looking at it, and when you know what it is. When you don't know what it is and you're wondering, oh, I wonder what all this bloody mucus is, I wonder what all of this stuff is, and then you see it and then you know what it is, it really freaks you out. It's like, oh my God, get all of this stuff out of me. I don't want this inside of me anymore. But it's a process to release it all. Yeah, I have pictures of some scary stuff too, says Kristen. I have passed a lot over the past 1.5 years, but it stopped. The herxing was awful. What does that mean? What does that mean? What is the herxing? What shop do you have, Kelly? Kelly has her family owns an ice cream shop, actually. Love that, the observer. Yes. So we want to be the observer. Pretend you're watching a movie on TV. You know that the outcome is going to be fine. You know that all the problems are going to be resolved nicely at the end of the movie. You know that the protagonist is going to have their hero's journey, and that they're going to come out with this new realization or understanding, or there's going to be some sort of resolution, right? The same is true for us and the movies that we are starring in, our own movie. And that is how we need to look at it. Let's sit back and just enjoy the movie. Let's enjoy the highs. Let's experience the lows. But let us remind ourselves that at the end of it, everything is going to come together and it's going to make sense. And you're going to be like, oh my God, that was so good. The highs were really high. The lows were really low. It was exhilarating. I really felt for the main character, me, in my own movie. I really felt for my main character because, wow, I was like right in there with her. But I was never scared that it was going to be a bad outcome because I know the director of this movie is really good. And I know the director, me, you, the director of your movie, you know that your director always puts out really good movies. You know what I'm saying? So sit back, enjoy the movie, get some juice. I was going to say, get some popcorn. Don't eat popcorn. It's too mucus producing. And then it turns into an everyday treat and then everyday mucus, right? Don't do that. But get your juice, sit back and enjoy the show, enjoy the movie. I wonder what's going to happen today. And then remind yourself that you can always, 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 always rewrite the script. You're the director, you're the writer, you are the producer, you are the starring lead in your own movie. You don't like how something's going? Crumple that paper up and write a new scene. How easy is that? Today, instead of the main character, the Berns, being upset at something, anxious about something, she doesn't even know what she's anxious about, but she's freaking anxious and having an anxiety attack. Let's just rewrite that. Today, the script is going to go like this. And this is how we're going to write our new script. Easy, right? It's easy when you think about it like that. Write yourself a new script for today and stick to the script. Today, my character is going to be feeling these emotions and she's going to be doing these things that match up with those emotions. She wants to feel these emotions, but she's feeling these emotions. So today's script is going to be scripting her up into a higher flying vibration. She's going to start with a little bit of meditation in the morning. She's going to do a little bit of bouncing to get her nervous system and her energy systems going and her lymphatic system. She's going to fill her body with electric food. Yes, she is. She's going to fill her area, her sound. She's going to fill her space with beautiful, calming sound. And she's going to look for opportunities to feel good. That's the script I want you to write, Kelly. And all of you. Berns, you are the most loving, amazing woman I have ever known. Karen, I am just a reflection of you, my love. You are a reflection of me. Thank you. I love you and I appreciate you. Kelly says, now I hear it. I turned it up a little bit. Karen, I agree. Berns, you are incredible. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. I am just writing the most beautiful script I have ever written. And you guys are all part of my movie. You guys are all part of my mini series. And this story, this movie would not be nearly as good without any of you in it. All of you, all of you. So amazing that you are here. Look at the fun that we are having on Sunday morning. Look at the 20 of us standing here in the kitchen and in the lounge. Wow. Elizabeth asks, are you doing strictly juice, no veggie juice or raw food? I'm wondering if all fruit juice is okay with getting this cancer that's healed. What I'm asking is, do you feel it would be okay to go on strictly juice fast and beneficial to healing this cancer? Yes, my love. Yes, 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 yes. I did a powerful and beautiful class called Cancer and the Great Lymphatic System. It is in the playlist that is linked in the, you're watching on Facebook. It's linked in the description of this video above, Elizabeth. So after this video, I want you to go to the masterclass playlist. That's where the video is stored. One of two places. It's stored in the masterclass playlist and it's called Cancer and the great lymphatic system. And it talks all about, in detail, why fruit juice, fructose, is so critical to healing cancer, and what cancer is in the first place. Cancer is just dead, damaged tissue. All right. It's not an entity of itself that can move around to other parts of the body and mastatize. That is a lie. That is a lie to keep us locked down in fear, to keep us feeling powerless, to keep us feeling like the only course of action is remove body parts and stuff you full of chemotherapy and radiation. That is all a lie. That is all a lie. The fastest way that you can heal anything, first of all, you have to go after the cause. And what is the cause of dead, damaged tissue? It's acidosis. Therefore, do not put chemotherapy in your body and expect a reversal of anything. You put chemotherapy in your body, chemotherapy has the same acid pH as battery acid. Battery acid. So in order to reverse anything, you got to go after the cause. And when you realize that the cause of all cancer, which is just dead, damaged tissue, which is just end-stage disease, the cause of all of that is acidosis, in large part from what we eat, in large part from the toxicity that is trapped in our body because of what we ate, and because of our dead, damaged, or our weakened tissue that we have inherited from our parents and from their parents, and so on and so on. When you reverse the cause of the problem, you reverse the problem. And the cause of the problem is the acid slurry that we put into our body. And the effect of acid on our body is that it corrodes. Have you ever imagined, or have you ever had the bad fortune to have battery acid poured or spilled on your hand? What happens? It corrodes, it kills, it agglomerates, it makes things stick together, makes things harden up. But the end stage of acidosis and toxicity is dead tissue. And what we are doing here with this Real Juicy Detox and being so clearly specific on fruit is that we are giving our bodies the most, number one, electric food on the planet. It's more electric than vegetables. All right. It is easily digestible. It diffuses and infuses right from the fruit right into the cells of our body without needing to go through the digestive process like cellulose would in vegetables. And go watch Cancer and the Great Lymphatic System that I did. I'm going to be rewriting those notes into the side banner notes like I did for the other classes, like this, like those notes right here. Okay, so I'm going to be redoing that class, but absolutely 100% without question, I am 100% confident that for me, this is what is going to completely reverse any of the acid damage that I've done in my body. So absolutely, and this is the most elevated, let me see if I can pull this up here. Which one is this? Yeah, this is one of the most elevated types of detox that you can do. Let me show you. Here's the detox, accelerated detox pyramid. So just have a look at that. And all of these slides are in my Instagram highlight reel and also in the Facebook group, The Real Juicy Detox. So come on over. If you're not already there, you should come on over and you can get that over there, all of those slides to help you out, to help you understand. So one of the most important reasons why I'm doing all of this for us, for me, it keeps me accountable. It keeps me on my game. It makes this whole process more fun for me. I could do it on my own. I did do it on my own for 140 days, basically, before opening it up to you guys to join along on October the 18th. That's when we started these classes 3 times a day. But I'm doing this for you guys so that you can get an experiential awareness of how this works in your body while I teach you guys all of the fundamental truths behind how this all works and why this all works. We need to relearn what we have been taught. And the best way to relearn anything, the best way to learn anything is to experience it alongside of getting the information, all of the information, right? Can one be pretty clean without water fasting ever? Yes, I do believe that. Water fasting is also not something that you can do for a prolonged period of time, right? So sure, I've done a dry fast once. Remember when I had that really bad reaction to something that I ate, and I was like, okay, body, you want to detox me? Because I was like vomiting and diarrhea at the same time. I was like, all right, let's go. I'm going right to the top of that triangle with a dry fast. You don't have to do that though. You can do a mono fruit or a fruit juice fast every so often. Switch it up. The body also needs a break sometimes from that, right? You can do 100 days if you want to really, really go hard and go deep and like really knock it out of the park. Or you can do like we're doing here, Amy. We're doing 21 days this month. Maybe in another 6 weeks after this 21 days, maybe we'll do another 40 days. Maybe we'll do a 10-day. You want to break it up. While in between all of the juicing parts, that is when you want to do a raw lifestyle so that you can continue your detox. It's just, remember the analogy of going down the country road for a long and winding, pretty drive. That's your eating food. That's when you do your eating raw vegan. Or you might want to go gun it down the highway, down the 407 on the toll route, right? I totally love how you are describing life as a movie. No popcorn, LOL. Life is a movie. This is all, well, this is really getting into the metaphysical stuff, but this is all pretend. We think that this is reality because it feels real. We can, this is all real, but it's not real. This is just this is actually at the lowest level of vibration, the most densest level of vibration, where matter forms around the vibrational aspect of certain things. There is so much more on the astral level that is truly real. All of this, it's not real. It's not real. You can script it however you want. You can change the script on a dime. You can, on a dime, change the script of your movie. You can change how your main character, you, is going to feel that day. You can absolutely make a decision what role you want to play. You get to decide how you want to dress that day. What is your wardrobe going to be that day? What is the emotional wardrobe that you're going to wear that day? You completely have it completely within your control to change and adjust how things are going to go for you. When you understand that, and when you latch onto that, and when you really take hold of that and really apply that, you absolutely can create whatever you want your movie to be. You know what's really funny is that last night when I was cleaning out my meditation room, I found some scripting that I had done based off of an Abraham Hicks video that I loved very much. And I scribbled it down on the back of an envelope. When we go down in a minute, I will, if you guys would like to see my meditation room, it's nothing big and fancy or anything like that. It's just my spare changing room downstairs, which at different times of being here in this house has gone through lots of different iterations. It has been a junk room. It has been an excess overflow storage room. It has been my changing room. It has been a spare bedroom. And now I've just transformed it into my meditation room. So I'll take you down there and show it to you. If you're interested, let me know in the comments and I will. And anyhow, I found this yesterday scribbled on the back of an envelope, and I went, oh my God, that is so cool. I love that. I'm not throwing that out. Right, Monique? Very good. Awesome. Oh my God, what you just said. Cultivate the feelings you wish to feel. Yes, it's like a garden. So many different analogies, so many different ways to hear this expressed. Hey, good morning, Deborah. How are you today? Happy juicy new year. Indeed. Meditation, music, movements create mood. Yes, all of that. Good morning, Emoji King. Herexing, the abbreviation for her Exheimer reaction, the die-off symptoms. Okay. From killing parasites. As the parasites die, they release toxins from within themselves. Ooh, I'm going to screenshot that, and I'm going to research that a little more. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you. You're looking very dapper in your profile picture this morning, Emoji King. Very nice. Thank you, my love. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I am not in fear of this cancer anymore. I understand how it got here. I understand my role in it, which was everything. Because for my entire life, I've been eating acid, a slurry of acid, a slurry of acid. So now I realize and I understand how it got here. And now I have the responsibility and the great honor to do better for myself and my body and reverse all of that. And for the first time ever, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of it, because for the first time ever, I understand the power that I have and the beautiful ability for me to provide an environment in which my body can do the healing work that it needs to do. For the first time ever, I'm not afraid of cancer. And that's saying something in 9 years. It's been in the background. It's always been there. Even though I've been very brave through it, and even though I've been very optimistic through it all, there's always been a hidden vibration that I've not really wanted to bring to the surface within myself or publicly on social media, because I'm aware of what my output is and the effect of what I say in my world and in other people's worlds. So, and I've been dealing with it over the course of these 9 years. I've been figuring it all out. I've been doing the spiritual work, the emotional work, the meditation work, which is the spiritual work. I've been doing all of the personal growth and development study around it. But it has always been in the background. It's always been part of the shadow self of me, I guess you would say. And so now that I understand the power of the fruit and the herbs to heal the body, I'm not afraid anymore. Fear has released its grip around my heart, which is powerful. I had no idea cancer couldn't move and spread. It doesn't. According to Dr. Morse, and I believe him more than I believe the doctors who tell me that we don't know what causes your cancer. You know what I'm saying? Cancer doesn't move around. What happens is that we have hot spots all over our body wherever we are weakest, and wherever the stagnation of the acidosis and the lymphatic stagnation is the most intense. Wherever we are weak in our body is where the acid is going to show up and corrode and erode the tissue. For you, that might be your breast. For me, that is my GI tract. For somebody else, it might be their colon specifically. For somebody else, it might be their bones. For somebody else, it might be their blood. For someone else, pancreas, brain, you name it, body, you name the body part. It can show up anywhere, but it's all caused by the same thing. And when someone has cancer in their ovaries and then it spreads to their lungs, it doesn't spread to the lungs. Your lung tissue is also compromised. And oftentimes, you guys, check this out. Oftentimes when people, like, for example, when women have breast cancer and they have radiation on the breast, that radiation goes right into the lungs, because what is next to the breast? And most people, a lot of people, according to Dr. Morse, who have breast surgery and breast cancer, end up having lung cancer as well. Chemotherapy kills more people than cancer does. So cancer doesn't move and mastatize to other organs. It might look like that. That's like saying the skid marks on the road is what caused the car to roll over into the ditch. It's not. It's just another sign of part of what happened in the accident. Except it's no accident. It's very clear what how we have been living, the stuff that we've been putting into our bodies, it's very clear that that is what is causing the chemistry we put in affects our physical structure. What happens if you go and put in diesel fuel into a gasoline car? You're going to blow the gaskets. You're going to destroy parts of the engine. It's not that it mastatizes. It's not that the problem goes into other areas. It's that the chemistry of what you put into your machine directly affects all parts of the machine. A dry fast is when you don't eat any food, you don't drink any juice, you don't have any water. It's completely no liquids, no foods at all into the body. I really want to do 108 days juicing in a row. Do it if you want to, if you can do it. That's a lot. That is a lot. There's somebody on Facebook who is over a year juicing, which is pretty spectacular. What topical fluids do you apply for moisture to the skin? Well, you can do a combination of cocoa butter. You can make a salve with cocoa butter, and I've actually done them. Maybe one day I will do up a recipe of cacao butter. What are the other things that I put in mine? I have vitamin E oil in that one. Oh my God. What is the other one? There's cacao butter, and there is, can't remember the name of it now, but you can get some natural topical ointments like that for moisture. I use cocoa butter. I like that one. And the one I have, I'll show you the smaller container downstairs when we go down to the yoga room. I have a smaller one down there. Just look for it to be natural stuff, because you don't want to put stuff onto your skin that has any perfumes, any parabens, any petroleum jelly. A lot of the hand cream that we have, if you look at the ingredients, you don't want to be putting petroleum on your skin at all. You want it to be as natural as possible, and you want it to be as bio-friendly as possible. Look around, check out your local health food stores, Janita. You might find some good options there. Ask the people that work there, what is the most bio-friendly for my body? That is what I would recommend. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, my friends. I've not started to juice yet. As family is still here. My day starts on the 5th. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you know, Terry, that leading up to the 5th, you can just incorporate more raw food into your diet, and that will really benefit you. Her Xing is the body's detox reaction, intense healing reaction to parasites, poop and decay. Gotcha. Yeah. It's a term used to explain the sick feeling you have when parasites die off and release the poisons into your system. Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you, Emoji King, says Kristen. I wrote that out but didn't send it right away. The internet issues here. It's all good. 42 years old in the picture taken in 1981 in Mombasa, Kenya, just before going to Iran during the hostage crisis. Wow, you are amazing. Hey, Malvina, good morning. Should I be concerned about the sugar in bottled grape juice? No. If you're having the bottled grape juice, it is the organic, not from concentrate, in a glass jar, and the Concord grapes. I do not look at the sugar content in anything, especially when I'm using grape juice to detox. No, that is the short answer of that. And if you guys want to see more about sugar and fructose and complex carbohydrates, there's another great class in the masterclass playlist, and it is called Sugar and Complex Carbohydrates, everything that you need to know. I highly recommend that you go and check that out. The sugar that is in grape juice is simple sugar. Even when it is bottled and pasteurized. When I found out about this, it blew my mind. I was like, what? No way. You can't have bottled stuff. And then come to find out from Dr. Morris that it actually maintains a very high electromagnetic energy within the juice, And if anybody of you have done a grape juice fast on that bottled grape juice, you know how electric it is. I did it for 28 days. Oh my God. Oh my God. Totally cleans you out. So no, you should not be concerned about that at all. You are so incredible. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Do you think we also release fear, etc., when we detox? Absolutely. Absolutely. In other words, is trauma part of what is removed along with parasites, chemicals in our dead and dying cells? Yes, because emotions and the energy of the emotions that we experience are stored in our cells, both the good emotions and the negative emotions. And as we go through this cleansing process, when we cleanse the cellular body on a physical level, it has the same effect of cleaning you out, or potentially it could, right? You could, and this is why not a lot of people, when you don't understand that and you're confused about it, you know, when you do a physical detox, there is an automatic chemical experience that you have as well. But there's also an emotional experience, an emotional detoxing that you are bringing up to release in order to heal those deeper traumas and wounds within the body. And that is one of the reasons why I have found that studying meditation and, you know, really doing the work to expand my awareness about the different levels of consciousness that we experience has been so helpful to heal some of those traumas, because we all have them. We all have trauma to heal, both physically in the body and emotionally in the astral body as well. Hey, Miros, good morning, my love. You are a living example of what you share with us. You are my daily inspiration. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to you too. I am so grateful. I try to be a living example of what I talk about. It has amplified my own healing. I'm here doing the work just like all of you are here doing the work to heal. And I am the kind of person that when I do something and I jump in with both feet, I'm in. I'm like all in. I want to really do it well for myself. And then also that to know that it inspires all of you guys is really, that's really huge for me. So thank you for that confirmation, my love. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Berns, juice fasting with you. My goal is 10 days. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so glad that you are here. So let's do it. Give yourself the permission, though, that if you don't want to do 10 days, let's say you get to 7 days, give yourself the permission to only do 7 days if that's all you want to do. When you get to 10 days, as you approach day 8, day 9, day 10, I invite you to look at that 10-day as a soft stop. Meaning, when you get to day 10, if you feel kind of like you might want to go for 11 days, give yourself the permission to go for 11. Give yourself the permission to keep it open-ended. Because what a lot of people find is that they get to that 10-day mark and they're like, I kind of want to do more, but I kind of said, no, I'm only going to do 10, so I'm only going to do 10. Give yourself the permission to evolve either more days or less days. All right? I'm so glad that you are here. I have a brother who's a director of respiratory therapy at a cancer hospital. I told him cancer doesn't spread. He didn't like my statement about that, nor did he like several other things I said. Yeah, well, they've been brainwashed too. Can't touch this. My knowledge is perfect. Perfect. This is not, his is not. Yeah, it's amazing, right? My personality has changed a lot since detoxing 3 years ago. I'm way more calm, less fearful. Yeah, amazing. If you're in the US, Aldi's has great organic, not from concentrated juice in glass bottles. Awesome. Awesome. Melvina, the sugar is natural grape sugar, not white processed cane sugar added. Exactly. Thank you. Yes, grape. Yes. Grape sugar. Absolutely. Good morning, Gwen. How are you? Having a dance party with the kids right now. Woohoo! Yes, the dance parties are so much fun. So much fun. It's sort of like my version of bouncing. That is your version of bouncing. And you're incorporating, you're getting the kids going as well. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. You guys are phenomenal. I want to thank all of you. I want to take you down. I want to take you down to show you my little meditation room. Do you want to come? And I'm going to dig out that scripting card that I found. So good to have you guys here in my home. So grateful that you are here. Let's go down to the basement. This is my meditation room. Let me flip the camera around. All right, so here it is. Just a little room just down in my basement. I've got my zero gravity chair. I've got my nice shag rug here. We took out the carpet that was under here before, but it's just really, really simple. Back there behind the curtains is, see when it's dimly lit. It's very, very, very lovely. Oh my God, there was so much junk all here, and all in here. It was crazy. Dali and I cleaned that out last night. I've got my dressers there. I've got some pictures of my girls. This is my mom. This is my mom, and that is my 24-year-old daughter, who was like 2 at the time. This is my dad. This was right after my mom passed away. Danica was 4. And there she is. This is Kaya. Oh my God, look at my Puncha. We gave her the nickname Puncha. My Puncha. And there she is at 9 or 10. This is me with Danica. This is when she was, oh my God, look at how inflamed I was. This was at the height of my passion fruit designs business, and I was just totally not taking care of myself at all. And yeah, so this is just my little meditation room. I have a zero gravity chair because apparently, according to Todd, having and this is just a lawn chair, but having a zero gravity chair is the right posture for astral travel. And then behind here is just my folded clothes, but this is my notes, my script for myself. Hold on. This is my script for myself, and I'm going to read the script, but I need to go make a quick run to the bathroom. So what I'm going to do right now for one quick second, if you guys want to hear the script, I will come back and I will read it. But for 1 second, I'm going to play you my mind movie. My mind movie is another tool that I have used with great success to create a life that I want. And this is like a video. Come on, scroll up. This is a video vision board. And Louise, our dear friend Louise in the class, is singing the lyrics to it. So we're going to play this. I'm going to be back in 1 second. I got to go.
Divine Intelligence, I'm after you. You are the object of my affection, and I'm putting all of my attention on you. And I'm going to keep surrendering into you, and I'm going to trust in the unknown. You have to create from a place of oneness, a place of wholeness.
I wish I were a star, shining down on who we are. For we are love, we are peace, we are harmony, we are love, our peace, harmony. you could see all the beauty around you and me. For you are love, you are peace, you are harmony. You are love, you are peace, you are harmony. And you're free, and you're falling like a waterfalls of love. It's all in moments, in many moments, that's all. I wish us all well, staying in our joy and staying out of hell, through our own love, our own peace, our own harmony, our own love, peace, harmony. 'Cause we're free and we're falling like waterfalls of love. It's all just in moments, in many moments, that's all. It puts a whole different spin on it, like when you know you're kind of being watched or something, or what's this one again? Is
Hey guys, okay, so I thought I would just have a little seat here in my meditation chair, and I would read this to you if you would like. Would you like me to read you a story? Would you like me to read you the script, my script of my life? Let me just go in here and have a look. Oh yes, also healing glands responsible for mood, adrenals, and thyroid. Yes. So our adrenals are where we would experience, when your adrenals are weak, that is when your adrenals are weak, you will experience anxiety. Thyroid is depression. So yeah, we're healing those organs, right? Amazing talk. Thank you so much, babe. Do you love the room? It's very simple. It's like nothing fancy, but usually when you're in here, you're in the dark. I have my mindfold. I'll show you that when I get up. I have my headband, my eye mask, my face mask. That's the only face mask that I wear, the one to cover my eyes so that I have complete darkness. And it's clean and it's, it's perfect. I love it. I love it. It's working for me right now. Cool stuff. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Exactly. Right, Emoji King? Maybe my son, my son, his wife, and my granddaughter came to visit me for the Christmas holidays, leaving on Monday. Oh, that is so special, Gwen. Berns, your meditation room is lovely. I love the setup. I have a little corner in my bedroom for meditation. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Judy, my cousin Judy is here. What is it called? The brand. The brand of what, babe? My rebounder? You already have a rebounder, so it's not the rebounder. My brand of what? The chair? I don't know. Actually, a friend of ours left it once at a party that we had, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess that I'm going to use that chair. You can get these zero gravity chairs in Walmart. Yeah, it's just a lawn chair. If they still have them, I don't know. It's usually a seasonal thing. Deborah says, Simply Nature brand. I've tried the Gold Fusion. Oh, are you talking about the brand of grape juice? Judy, you're in Canada. Oh, no, Judy, you're in the States. So Simply Nature brand, I've tried Gold Fusion, orange, blend of orange, carrot, green apples, and I love and an antioxidant power, pomegranate, cherry, red grapes, purple carrots, cranberry, and blueberry blend. Personally, I am not sure about the other blends of other juices and how that impacts the electromagnetic energy of it. Dr. Morris has just been very clear that the grape juice has been measured to have high electromagnetic properties. I haven't heard him speak of the other type of blends. So, you know what I think I might do? I might read I'll read it now. It's long. It's long. Do you guys want me to read it? Let me know. I think you might want me to read it. I don't have all of the pages here. I had numbered them. I've got page 5 and 6, page 3 and 4. This is page 1, I believe. So I don't know where page 2 is, but I'll start reading it. This is the script, the new story of my life that I jotted down a couple years ago. Here's a story that I'm telling myself. I love all the people surrounding me that are playing the same game I am playing. We are all here as extensions of source energy. I am responsible for my experience. I love the stability of the eternal nature that is me. I love where I am. I love where I'm going. I love where I've been. That is actually the last page, but it all works together nonetheless. I'm beginning to understand how the universe flows. I'm beginning to understand the vibrational world. I'm beginning to leverage my time more by preparing more, by pre-paving more things. I am becoming more of a mental being. I don't know what that says. I'm sensitive to the energy. I'm getting more in tune about people. I'm becoming more intuitive. This is my script that I rewrote for myself. This is my life script that I wrote for myself. I'm becoming more intuitive. People like me. I'm doing well everywhere I go. Good ideas flow to me constantly. I'm just realizing now that this is actually a transcription of the script that Abraham Hicks was offering up to one of the questioners at one of their workshops. And I was like, I like that script. I want that script to be my script. So if you guys like the script, go back and pause this video and watch it and write the script out, man. It has clearly transformed my life because, well, you see what my life is now. So people like me. I'm doing well everywhere I go. Good ideas flow to me constantly. I always have a good time. I have fun wherever I am. There is cooperation around me all the time. I'm really enjoying how my life is beginning to unfold. The people around me are enjoying their life also. I'm feeling a freedom from detaching myself from what others are thinking and wanting from me. I'm doing such a good job living my life. I'm starting to realize the reason I came forth. As I begin to feel the predominant vibration of abundance, abundance must seek its level with me. Just like water flows downstream, abundance flows to someone who is in vibrational alignment with abundance. Things are coming easier and easier. I'm beginning to understand how the universe flows. I love getting into this appreciative mode because the better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets. I'm eager about this life experience. I want everybody to have the fun I'm having in this life experience. The potential for fun is here for all of us. I love being the clear example that I am. I love offering my vibration deliberately. I love how circumstances and life events come into alignment to give me evidence of how I am doing vibrationally. New ideas are flowing to me constantly. I never get enough of this physical experience. I love living life. I feel so vital and alive. I love the people that are surrounding me. I love the variety of people that are surrounding me. I can see the diversity and talents of people that are around me. And I realize what a wonderful team we are working together. I'm appreciating the people of this planet more and more. I love knowing that I'm exactly what I'm offering, that I am getting exactly what I am offering vibrationally. I love knowing that I can continue telling a better and better story. I love knowing that the cooperative universe will be matching my better and better story. I love knowing that I have the option to focus. I love knowing that I'm the center of my universe. I love knowing that it is a vibrational universe. I love knowing the law of attraction is utterly consistent and will never bring me anything that is not a vibrational match to me. I love knowing that everything I love knowing that everything I get is because of something I've been saying chronically. I love knowing that I can tell the story of how I want it to be, a different story. And I love the cooperating universe that will continue to give me the evidence that I've changed the story that I am telling. I love all the people surrounding me that are playing the same game that I am playing. We are all here as extensions of source energy. I'm responsible for my life experience. I love the stability of the eternal nature that is me. I love where I am. I love where I've been. I love where I am. I love where I've been. I love where I am going. I love this generous present moment. That's the story you want to tell. That's the story you want to tell. That's the story I tell myself. I hope you guys like that. Yes, indeed. Judy says, Deborah, thank you. Yep, Abe Hicks, baby, you know it. Good morning, my love. Good morning, good morning. Candy just got here. I love you so much, babe. Yep, that's one of my favorite Abraham Hicks sessions that I transcribed because I recognized and I realized that I needed to start telling myself a different story. Because Candy, you know more than anybody, probably, how much I have struggled and how stuck I have been at different times in my life and how, you know, yeah, yeah. I love Abraham too, and I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you, Carlene. This script story is incredible. I am going to write one. Yes, feel free to write it out. This is from Abraham Hicks, collective entity consciousness that is channeled through a woman known as Esther Hicks. You know the movie The Secret? The Secret was actually transcribed, all of it, every word of it from their channeling sessions that they have had. The secret, just so you know, that did not come out of Rhonda Byrd. She simply went to Esther and Jerry, who was alive at the time, Hicks, and said, I really love your work. I really love what you're channeling. I want to put it in a movie, into a book. Can I come and we can bring this to more people? And they said yes. And then the producers of the movie came to them and said, you need to sign over all of your intellectual property rights to us if you want to remain in this movie. And they said, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We'll be happy to extricate ourselves from the movie, which is why not too many people know that. So Abraham Hicks, powerful teachers on this earth plane, channeling from higher levels of consciousness, from probably the sixth dimension, maybe the seventh dimension of consciousness, collective consciousness. Amazing, powerful stuff. And I'm so happy to share that with you. Thank you for sharing. You're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. I effing love you too, babe. I do. Change your story, change your life. And that is so true. The only thing is that when we're stuck in the middle of a dark story and we cannot feel like we feel like, I can't, how do I change my story? I can't change my story. Look at what's happening to me. I have fill in the blank. So-and-so did such and such to me. I have this diagnosis. I can't just change my story. Yes, you can. Yes, you absolutely can. 100% you can. It is true as fuck. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I love Abraham Hicks. I sat on that porch in Kitchener for probably 4 years. I sat on that porch most days, even in the wintertime. And I listened to Abraham Hicks, and that is how I started my spiritual awakening with them. And very, very grateful to them. And yeah, very grateful to all of you. My goodness, this has turned into a beautiful Sunday morning session. I frigging love you guys. I will be back today at 1 o'clock, probably 1 o'clock, to do our afternoon class. I need to go get some juicing material. I need to go get some oranges. So I'm going to go and do that. And then I will be back here in the Real Juicy Detox kitchen. Well, not this. This is not the kitchen. This is my meditation room. But I'm going to be back in the Juicy Detox kitchen. We're going to be getting into some citrus, and we're going to be talking some more groovy stuff, baby. So I hope that you guys come back. It's not Saturday. Come on. Is it Saturday all day today? Saturday? I started with Shirley MacLaine in 1988. That is actually how my now ex-husband started his spiritual journey. Same thing, 1986, read her book. What was her book called again? Out on a Limb. Read her book. He read her book and started his spiritual awakening with that. And I guess I could say that I've been on kind of a spiritual awakening path since 1987. I met him in 1987, my husband, now ex-husband. But my true awakening, my true, most recent awakening has come about by, out on a limb. Yeah. Is it Saturday today? I have no idea. What day is it? Is it whatever day it is? It's January the 2nd, baby. I thought Friday was the 1st, so today would be the 2nd. Yeah, it would. Oh God, I have no concept of time and space. I love that. I love that I have no concept of time and space. I love that. I love all of you so much. Thank you so much for being here and for making this morning so very special. Yeah, Candy's was in 2004 with the brain tumor that she healed. That's right. Candy is my spiritual wife, you guys. And if anybody is interested in furthering and getting a spiritual guidance, spiritual reading, spiritual healing, virtual spiritual healing sessions, go and check out my girl Candy Barati. She is amazing. She is powerful. She will help you so much. What time is it where you are? My time is 8:42. Let me see. I got to flip my camera. It's 10:39. 10:39 here a.m. Yeah. Burns, it is Saturday. Okay, well then, if you say so, if you insist, it's Saturday. Happy Saturday morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning. And Carlene says, hi, Candy girl. I love you guys. So I'm going to go jump in the shower, and I'm going to go and get some fruits at Farm Boy. Hopefully I can get a nice discounted haul again. If you guys want to come along on that shopping trip with me, you got to follow me on my Instagram. You don't have to, but you can come and check them out on my Insta stories. I take you guys behind the scenes. I give you guys updates there. If I am going to cancel a class or reschedule a class, usually it will be, I will let you guys know in the Insta stories, which are also automatically shared to the Facebook stories. Candy says, hi, everyone. Call me when you're done with this class. Okay, babe, I will for sure. I need to go jump in the shower. I'm going to jump in the shower, warm up, and then I'll call you when I'm getting ready to go out. Okay, babe? Yes, this mama needs some juice too. Yes, indeed, Candy. Yes, indeed. Candy was the person who actually, the angel who introduced me to juicing 2 years ago when I was going down to the Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat. And she's like, you should do juicing. It'll help expand your consciousness. And I was like, all right. I'm going to do that. And now I'm just taking it that much further with, can you believe this, Candy? It's been like 215 days for the Bernsey girl. Yes, on this juicy, raw detox lifestyle. Can't believe it myself. Heading out now. I love you all so much. Tune in at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. We're going to get juicy in the kitchen. And I love you all. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me. Bye.